Today we're gonna do another quick tutorial and I'm gonna show you how to do an easy short volume look. This is a soft volume look, and I'm gonna give you another sneak peek at our chocolate Plushy Tame Gossamer lashes, which we haven't launched yet. Get excited because they're gonna be launching so soon. If you are a Lashify X member, you already have access to get them ahead of time before we actually launch them, so get excited. But for you shorty map lovers, we're gonna do a short volume look with the chocolate Plushy Tames. And if you have questions, let me know. Lashify Bev is gonna jump into the comments to help make sure your questions are getting answered. Feel free to drop any questions you have in the comments. We're also simulcasting to Facebook and YouTube. So if you are in those platforms, say hi. Bev will be in your comments. If you wanna come hang out with me in my comments, come to lashify.com. You'll find me. I'm a nice floating square, okay? So I'm not gonna go into the control kit spiel, but I will pin the control kit here for you so you can check out our starter kit. This is gonna be how you use Lashify. This is gonna be how you get started with using the Lashify system. It is pinned down there for you if you are on lashify.com. You can actually shop around the site and keep me live and listen along while you're shopping the site. So there you go. The control kit will have everything you need to start using the Lashify system. All right, but today I'm going to give you a short tutorial. I'm going to show you the chocolate Plushy Tames. Hi, Bev. And this is super short. This is a 9, 10, 11, and then 3 12 millimeters. So short, and the Plushy Tames sit very relaxed. So Plushy Tame, whoop, almost jumped out of my hand. It did actually jump out of my hand. The Plushy Tames sit very relaxed. They don't have a lot of curl, so it makes it look super natural. I like it for outer corner especially because it gives you this beautiful, like, just softness, right? There's not too much curl, although sometimes we do like curl, but this makes it just really natural, right? So let's go. I'm gonna show you how we made this lash look. I've already prepped my lashes with pre-cleanse. You're gonna get a sample of this in your control kit so that you're set up for success. Lashes have to be clean and dry, okay? So they are clean. I have makeup on, I put on skincare products this morning, but you wanna make sure you're removing oil, dirt, makeup, oil from your skin that might be sitting on your lashes before you start bonding, okay? Hi, Josie. I know the Plushy Tames are so pretty. So pretty. They're so romantic. And these little babies, I mean, can you believe that's a 12 millimeter? And then a 9 millimeter on the inner corner. Josie, how are you? Happy Friday. All right, so I'm just gonna do a very simple bonding method. I'm gonna use 2 very light coats of clear Whisper Light. You get this dual-sided tube in your control kit. You get clear on one side and black on the other side. You can use whichever ones you like. You can combine them. You can stick with one or the other. They are the same formula. The bonds don't have any harsh chemicals like cyanoacrylate, latex, or formaldehyde. So super safe for sensitive eyes, very easy to use. It's very different from anything else that's out there. If you're allergic to lash glue or lash extension glue, you're gonna have a great time with Lashify. Hi, Donna, welcome. So when you're working with our bonds, you wanna make sure that you're using a very light hand, and it's okay to apply multiple light layers of bond. You can slowly build up your cushion of bond to work with. It's totally fine to do that. You just wanna make sure that these are very light applications, and we're gonna let that sit and get tacky for about 30 to 60 seconds. It needs to go clear. If you're using the clear, it comes out white, dries down clear, and then you know it's nice and tacky. If you start applying more while it's wet, it's just gonna stay really goopy. It's gonna be a mess. It's not gonna be a great application, and your lashes probably won't stay on. So just like when you're working with layers of nail polish, always work in thin applications, and you give, like, if you're painting or if you're using nail polish, you want that layer to dry down, right? In our case, we want it to just get tacky enough that the product's no longer moving around. So while that's getting tacky, I've already pulled my Gossamer lashes. Oh, you guys, and I'm gonna use the Birdie Wand for today's application just for fun. This is the second time I've done this. I'm trying to get used to just using this on the regular, just again for fun. It's a nice option to have. It's such a great addition to your Lashify collection because it's a nice travel size wand, right? It fits in your pocket. Where's the little cover? I think they're over there. I put them far, far away, but all of our wands, when you order them individually, they do come with oh, there's one. Let me see. Let me grab it. Oh, nope. All of our wands, when you order them individually outside of a kit, they come with a little like velvet sleeve. And so the Birdie has one that fits the size of the Birdie. Really cute. You can use it just like you use your regular fuse control wand. You can put the same wandums on it. The Birdie wands, if you purchase them now, they feature the petite eye curve. So it's a little bit more open, and I think this works great still for all eye shapes. Even if you love the classic curve, this is still gonna be good. Why? The construction of this wand is a little bit different from our classic wand. Check that out. See, so the body, it's much smaller, but the body, see how it's got like a little belly bump or like a wing, right? If you're looking at it like a bird. So watch, when I hold the fuse control wand and I'm putting pressure where I'm supposed to, right on that center bump, look at where my hand is, okay? It's right here, and I can still angle the wand as much as I need to for my eye shape. But look at where, oh you guys, there's bond on my lashes. I completely forgot. That was hilarious. I was like, oh no, this is fine. I have a naked eye. Nope, there's a little bit of bond there. That's why we got stuck. Okay, so again, without fusing, see how where my fingers are? Now what happens when we try and come in with a full fuse with the Birdie? See how it's just a smidge closer to my face? The openness of the curve makes it so that you can actually angle this a little bit better to fit the curve of your eye. I really like it. It's so good. Take it everywhere with me. It's purse-sized. It's nice for travel. It's nice for just when you're like out and about, if you are someone who likes to carry a wand around. It's so good. Okay, so this is tacky, as we saw, because it stuck to the wand. I'm gonna do my tacky test. This is a great way for you to see if your bond is nice and tacky, and see how it's kind of like sticking. That's good, and you wanna make sure that there's no transfer of the bond. If it's transferring, it's still too wet, you either have to take a little bit away or wait a little bit longer, okay? So easy, you just kind of have to watch what the bond is doing. So I have a long working time with this. I'm gonna apply my second very light layer of bond onto the spines of my Gossamers. This is an optional way to build up your cushion of bond. I like putting them on the spines, putting my second or third layer of bond onto the Gossamer spines, just because I like to overlap them a little bit. You don't have to do it this way. You can apply your consecutive layers of bond directly onto your lashes if you like. So try it different ways, and you will find exactly how you like to do it, okay? It's a very small amount. You don't want a heavy glob. I'm setting them down so that they can get tacky. I need to watch them so that until they get clear. And then I know I'm ready to apply. If they're still white, don't put them on yet, okay? They're not ready. They'll start sliding and you'll get bond all over your lashes and they'll start clumping. It's better if you wait for the bond to get tacky, because once you are ready to just place it, it's really just gonna stick. It's not gonna go anywhere, okay? Now we are getting tacky. So if your bond or if your wand is starting to get a little sticky from the bond, you can take your pre-cleanse or even your, if you have alcohol on hand, and just wipe down your fuse control wand, and that will take away the stickiness. The other thing you can do too is, you know, when you start fusing, if you have some stickiness, you can use a little bit of glass or a water resistant sealer onto your wand, and that'll help reduce stickiness as well. I would recommend that for when you're doing your fusing. Okay, so continuing on with applying bond to the Gossamer spines. How many have I done? I think I've done 4. And you guys, I am taking my time because that's how you're supposed to work with Lashify. I mean, you can go pretty fast, but I feel like a lot of people in the beginning move way too fast, and then they're over bonding and they're not waiting long enough for the bond to get tacky, and then their lashes don't stay on. So don't get nervous about the bond drying down, or you know, you lose your working time. Not the case at all. Do you dip bond in the tube every time? No, I don't have to. I pick up product as much as I can, and then if I see that I'm not getting anything anymore, then I'll put it back into the tube. I do try and I try and move quickly through that process so that, you know, not too much air gets into the tube. But if you're doing one at a time, I do recommend placing your applicator back into the tube and closing it up, just so, you know, it doesn't start drying out too fast. Okay, I'm done with applying bond onto my Gossamer spines, and they are clear. So that means they are ready to be applied. I'm gonna start on the inner corner. You can start wherever you like. You can start in the middle. You can start on the outer corner. This is just my personal preference. And I'm starting with a 9mm Plushy Tame in chocolate. Again, these have not yet been released officially. See how that's stuck right on? Even if I try and pull it, it doesn't go anywhere. That's why we wait for the bond to get tacky, okay? So good. This is gonna help ensure that you have a nice, easy time with your application. So I'm gonna overlap by just a little bit. I do like to look down into a mirror. I feel like you get a nice view of your placement. It keeps your eye in a nice natural position. If you're using the mirror in your control kit, you can just open it up, turn it towards you, put it down, and then look, you're gonna see everything from here, because we're going underneath the natural lashes with these Gossamers. So you can set that down, maybe put it up a little bit higher so you can look down, and then apply. You can even use this hand to lift just a little bit while you're applying your lashes, all right? I think that's gonna be a great way for you to get good placement, and you'll be in a comfortable position. All right, coming in. So that's a 9, a 10, building it up just a little bit to an 11, keeping it super short and natural. And when you're wearing a relaxed lash like Plushy Tame or Amplify, they're going to look a little bit shorter for the most part. Depends on how your eye holds these. But because there's not a lot of curl, it's gonna go more straight out rather than going up. So if you like this look, if you really want it to look natural, especially from the front, the Tames are gonna be great. If you want them to show up a little bit more from the front, choose a style that has a little bit more curl, or you can take your Lash Curl and manipulate the Gossamer fibers so that they curl however much you like. Turn the mirror around to make it easy to look down into. Yep, I know. I feel like it's something that a lot of people overlook, or like they just don't think to do. Oh, so pretty. I'm fusing as I go. I kind of like, once I think I know that I like the placement, sometimes I will fuse as I'm applying each one. You can also wait until the very end if you like. This is called a reverse fuse, when you turn the wand sort of upside down and you just use the tips to get a nice sectional fuse. Look how easy that builds out. Really like the plushies. The plushies have been such a crowd favorite because they're this nice, easy, soft volume that you can wear every day if you like. You can wear it. It's nice enough for events. It's a great wedding lash or party lash. It's a beautiful soft volume that's very easy. It looks great on everyone. Okay, my eyes are doing 2 different things, you guys. What are we gonna do? Let's try and fuse and see what's happening. This eye's holding this so that it looks longer. That's so funny. I have 2 different eyes, so we're gonna see. Maybe I need to add a little bit of volume on this side. So this is a Plushy Tame in chocolate, 9, 10, 11 millimeter, and then I put 3 12 millimeters. really pretty. I gotta figure out how to get good symmetry here. This is a longer eye for me. She also has a more of like a little bit of a cat eye. This eye is shorter in length and it tends to be more of an open eye. So sometimes I have to figure out how to get better symmetry. How do the lashes work with liner and eyeshadow? And do you apply before or after applying your lashes? JMC, welcome, hello. You can use your same skincare products. You guys have hair everywhere. Skincare products and eye makeup products as usual, as long as they're not oil-based. Oil will break up your bond, but most anything you use on the regular can be worn with Lashify, and it's totally up to you if you want to apply before or after. If I have a choice, my preference is to apply all of my makeup first. That way I'm not really like working around the lashes to get my eye makeup on. But if you already have lashes, right? Some people wear their lashes for multiple days. So say you wake up, you already have lashes on, you want to get your makeup on, it's really not hard to work around them. It's just like any other lash. So completely up to you. It works just great. Donna says she always applies makeup first. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, if you're wearing lashes already, it's not hard to work around the lashes. So easy. I would recommend, if you love wearing makeup, you're gonna get a little sample size of Pre-Cleanse, which is our lash prep. This is also great. I would say get at least the travel size, if not, get the jumbo pro size. This is what you're gonna use to clean along your lash line. It's like morning and evening, so you keep your lashes nice and refreshed. I would also use this to remove your makeup right along the lash line. You can get in there with a Q-tip, it'll remove everything. You're so welcome, JMC. Okay, you guys, why are my eyes looking different? What do I need to do? All right, time to problem solve. So Josie and Bev here are some of our most amazing one-on-one educators. Bev and Josie, how do I get better symmetry? We're doing like a live one-on-one here with Bev and Josie in the comments. I feel like I need more volume, or do I need to fuse more? Let's see what we gotta do. Let's see what we gotta do. It's the same lash map. It's the exact same lash map on both sides, but my eyes are holding them differently. This is so funny, like so differently. Maybe I need to fuse this way. Does this one need more of a wing, right? It's more pronounced right here, so maybe I need to add one on the other side. Let's try it, Coral. Let's try it. So I'm doing a full fuse, and this is the Birdie Wand with the petite curve on it. Super easy. Let's do a full fuse on this side before we start doing anything, adding lashes on this side. Let's just see. Sometimes fusing can make a huge difference in how the lashes lay. Look, see how that kind of like turned this up a little bit? But now this is more open in the center, you guys. My eyes are driving me nuts today. Okay, so maybe let's add another Plushy Tame 12 on the outer corner. Fuse the one eye up more. This one, right, Bev? This eye needs to go up. Naughty lashes. Okay, let's see. So see how I turn that up? That's the Lashify lift, and that can change the angle of how your lashes are laying, you guys. So much hair. How do you guys deal with so much hair? This is new for me. Yes, Bev says yes, this eye. Fuse it up more. And then this side, let's see, does that do anything? I think I need another lash there. It's just like we're gonna try another lash. And this might happen to you. Some people have two different eyes. Sometimes it's length, sometimes it's shape. So you might have to play a little bit and see what works best for you. Maybe I just need a little definition like right out here. Let's try it. I think that's what's gonna do it. Okay, so you can also, when you're stacking, you can either apply bond directly onto the spines of the Gossamers, or you can apply bond on the spot where you want to stack. Completely up to you. Some people like to add just a tiny bit on both. If you're gonna do a double bonding method like that, very small amount, because you really don't need a lot. Okay, so that needs to go tacky. And let's see. Wait for it to get clear. Let's use the blow tool to get her nice and tacky. This is so fun. I love this little easy lash mapping session. What are some of the tricks that you guys have to do for your eyes? I know everyone has their own, you know, everyone's eyes are different. I'm sure there are tips and tricks out there that people do on the regular that are not in my routine. Hi Emily, I got my control kit. Do you stack to make them fuller? Mine seem not full enough. Yep, Emily, you can definitely, when you stack, you add more volume for sure. You can create more dimension by mixing styles or mixing lengths. You can also do what's called length stacking. So say you wanted a little bit of length here, you stack just a little bit higher up from the spines of the base layer. But in general, when you stack, it does add more volume. Okay, from here, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, coming in, we're stacking right over that outer corner. Okay, okay, this shows promise. Let's try one more time. I think it added like too much volume. Did I lose her? Oh my gosh, where'd she go? I lost her. Oh no. Sometimes this will happen to you. Your lashes might run away. It's okay. I'm gonna try again. The suspense is killing me, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go on this very outer corner. Let that get tacky. And I wonder, maybe I need to try changing up my application method here. I'm gonna go right-handed. I am a lefty, you guys. This is my right hand. I just wanna see, maybe I need to come in at a different angle. I think I did it. Wow. Coral says, I spent 20 minutes looking for one yesterday and it was stuck to my finger. This is the Lashify life, girl. It is such a normal occurrence for things like that to happen. I love that. Emily says, I'll have to play around with stacking. They're so easy to apply for my first time, right? Isn't it so easy? Oh, I'm so glad. Emily, have you already joined our Lashify Life Facebook group? There's over 115, close to 115,000 members in that group. It's so much fun. Bev and Josie and the Lashify team and me as well, we're all in there every day, hanging out, talking about Lashify. You can get lash mapping ideas, more tips and tricks for literally anything you can think of. Look, that did it. Now, okay, this is where a stack attack might come get you, but here's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna take Night Bond, because I think I'm just getting a little bit of volume at the base. Let's see if we can trick the camera here. Can trick the eye. I'm just taking a little bit of Night Bond Sealer and adding a little bit at the base to give it sort of a tight line, like give it that smoky liner look. I think that did it. I think that added. I love it. Let's just do everything. Let's just do everything. Wow, I was not expecting to use Night Bond today, but that's okay. So Night Bond Sealer is an optional sealer that you can get. It comes separate from the control kit. And not everyone needs it, but I do like it for some applications. It does add some pigmentation, and when it dries, it acts like a piece of tape. It acts like a piece of tape, so it holds the spines of your Gossamers a little bit better together, a little bit better, and it does, you know, creates like this sealing effect to your lashes. I think that really made everything come together. Ah! Love it. Look at how we can cheat the system. We can hack the system to get exactly what we want. Erica says, I don't like stacking. They don't last as long. Erica, have you tried brick stacking? So when you're brick stacking, say you lay your base layer down all the way across, whether you put them next to each other or you overlap, what you can do, or you can even leave a gap between your base layer Gossamers. And then when you stack, make sure that you're stacking directly over the point where the two base layer Gossamers meet. Kind of like when you're working with Legos, right? It's more stable if you stack at the seams, right? At the joints. It's fine to stack directly on top of another Gossamer, but if you feel like they're wiggly for you, maybe just move it a tiny bit so that you're overlapping over the meeting point. See if that helps. I love brick stacking. Brick stacking can really help with longevity because it's basically like you have a Gossamer holding two more Gossamers down. Makes sense, right? Try it and see. So we have amazing tips and tricks just like this inside the Lashify Life Facebook group. Anything you can think of. We have sections called guides where you can look up things by category, and we have curated posts by the education team as well as tips and tricks shared by other members, other normal people who are using Lashify that are just like gems of wisdom that you can try out. Any question that you have ever had has probably answered many times over. So there's amazing threads in there for anything you can think of. You're so welcome, Erica. That was a great question. It's fun and you make a lot of great friends in there. I joined the group during the pandemic or in early 2020, and I tell you what, it felt like this girl gang or like just this amazing community that really made such amazing connections with one another. Coral says your iNatomy video is good. I watched it earlier. Amazing! I love iNatomy. I geek out over iNatomy because it's just fascinating. Amanda on Facebook asks if you fuse your night bond. I don't. It's debatable. Try it both ways. So here's what I think. In the beginning, when I first started using Night Bond, I was like, I'm never gonna fuse Night Bond. You don't need to, right? You wanna create like a thin layer, and then it dries and it creates this sheath over top of your Gossamer spines, right? You want it to dry down and have like a layer actually laying on top between the points where they meet so that it feels like and acts like a piece of tape. So, and that works. I think that's how it's supposed to be used. If you want to fuse your Night Bond, I recommend fusing while it's still wet. Why? Because you want to push that product in between all the little fibers and all the little crevices, and then when you let it dry, then it's holding everything. There's more surface area of grip, right? So, but then if it's dry and you try and fuse, you're kind of breaking it. So it has like a candy coating shell, right? Or just like this sheath. It's still gonna be pliable. It's gonna still be flexible so that you can keep your natural lashes healthy and they can move and all of that. But it's gonna give you a tighter hold. I would fuse while it's still wet. Try it both ways and you'll find what you like. I've done it both ways and I like either way. It's just more for me based on my mood and how I'm feeling and how the lashes are feeling. Really just go based on feel. Well, this was so fun. Let's take a quick look. So natural. Again, you guys always hear me. I love that I don't have to apply any eyeliner, no powder on top of my lash line here to hide a band. There's no band to hide. Everything is sitting underneath. We have left that 1 to 2 millimeter gap at the base of the lashes so that the roots of the lashes can really move and grow and it's comfortable. And I know I'm gonna get a nice long hold. It's so easy, so natural. It's just like I added the most perfect coat of mascara, or I just have amazing plushy natural lashes. I love this. So if you love this style, this soft volume style, let's pin Plushy Tame here for you. So Plushy and Plushy Tame now are available now in black and truffle. Truffle is a mix of black and brown fibers. Truffle anything is like my favorite. My hair is so dark, but I can get away with browns. The chocolates may be a little bit too light for me, and I do like Night Bond to kind of pull it together. I would probably stack with black Gossamers, but if you have fair skin or lighter hair, this color is gonna be so good for you. Make sure you're signed up for texts and emails through right here, Lashify.com, because you're gonna get the tea on when these launch, any sales that come up, all the tea, okay? And then the Facebook group is amazing because sometimes we leak things before anyone knows anything. Erica says, I love the Facebook group. I've gotten so many tips that actually work, right? Because we're all real people using Lashify. You can't fake using Lashify. I work on our campaign shoots, our shoots for our website and for our social media and all of our marketing, and you can't fake a Lashify application. You just have to be able to put them on, right? Like, it's just everyone who uses Lashify knows exactly what they're doing. There's no faking it. Bev says perfection if you have blonde, platinum, medium brown hair. Yeah, you got it. I love it. All right, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. We are going live pretty much every day here on Lashify.com, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Inside Lashify Life, TikTok, and we're just having so much fun living that Lashify life. Love it. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining.